and she helped raise her first grandson with a switch and a message. Her patience was not to be tested. A nurse who taught 2 languages and expected her progeny to excel. Quick to tell you tough titty, raised 4 children by moving back and forth between southern and northern cities. Told my mother, no way. Yeah, you and that baby can move in, but ain't no grown man moving into my house on no day. No pity. Bosom was warm, but the gangster was gritty. Pretty girl, piano player, singer, matriarch, cared for her parents for years while secretly dying of cancer, but still never let anything tear her family apart. My grandmother, Eula English, was my heart. My mother's mother was a school teacher, a black woman with a college degree in the 1930s and 40s. Long before these underachievers came up with excuses, would do whatever she could to make sure her descendants didn't end up shiftless and useless. Used candy bars to motivate the children in the neighborhood to study the Bible because she believed that that was where the truth is. Ruthless when disrespected, connected nouns and verbs to put your self-concept in check. Could be expected to rip your ego apart. Named after a city in Texas, my great-grandmother Galvesta McNeil was my heart. And her mother was a rider. Top shelf inside our son-in-law living room, just take over, tell him, look, I'm like a general. And I raised my daughter to only roll with soldiers. Born in 1882, transcended 3 years before my start. Famous for lighting cigarettes and putting men in their places. My great-great-grandmother Sally Guess was my heart. And my father's mother was a social worker. A black woman with a college degree in the 1950s who bought a house for her siblings and her parents and raised her 2 sons to either get educated or get busy. Told her husband, if I'm going on vacation, you could best believe my grandchild is always coming with me. Comprehended. Told my mother, if somebody steps to my grandson and gets knocked out, never punish me if he gets suspended. Just ask him how it start. My paternal grandmother, Flora Acey, was my heart. And my mother is a black nationalist with a master's degree in mathematics and been programming computers since long before they had keyboards. I'm talking punch cards. And she never cared about my rough housing in the street, but if I ever disrespected her, I got punched. Hard. and hit with switches till I blacked out like them computer glitches. And if I came home with B's, she would make me study more to ensure I get the picture. Like tons of megapixels, she developed me to be sharp. Still my favorite person in the world. My mother, Jacqueline Acey, is my heart. I'm a father to my son, and I've been one since the beginning, but every advantage I've ever given him has been the product of 5 women. See, I'm every man in here. You got commitment issues, I've been there. Even been married, in fact, and somewhat prematurely perhaps. It's better late than never, but if the first time's the charm, I pray the second time's better. Next time, I'll let her prove she's a team player first instead of rushing in backwards and expecting the worst. Because our time on this earth is too short, and maturity is knowing that what women want might not be what you thought. And 2 ears and 1 mouth means we could all stand to do twice as much listening, and maybe long-term peace is worth the temporary grief of giving it in. And in this world we're living in, being a man means controlling your sentiment, because ain't nothing more important than doing everything you can to always be a gentleman. See, what's more attractive than class? And if she's with me, she don't touch her coat, doorknobs, nor pump gas. I give her the benefit of what my mother's upbringing has if you don't be treated with respect, and I'm sorry I have to pass, because it ain't no fun if you can't be spoiled, and the royal treatment is all I do, and I ain't never satisfied till every woman passing by wishes she was you. I am every man in here, got the same temptation, same fear, got masculine problems and masculine language, got masculine issues and masculine anguish, but you'd have to be a man to see me in anger. Women only get to see me at my tamest, my mellowest. I prefer female company, but my fellows always receive fellowship. Still admit this world is a lonely place when you ain't sitting across my beautiful face, maybe a little passion fruit and Tanqueray with some seafood hanging off your plate, and you're trying to be charming to make her day, and every word you say is sincere. I don't aspire to be perfect, but I aspire to be perfect for you. I am every man in here. Likewise, I want my daughters to feel endeared. And for my son, I want to be the perfect example, a father who also provides his woman with ample resources, and of course it's easy to get all close and whisper